Okay, now we're going to move on to the legs of the Master Grade Aegis. And just like I did with the arms, the legs has already been pre-done, prepared and ready to go. Just certain things we're going to have to work with and modify. And of course, prepare. For example, we need to remove these. See how it looks. Some of you might be asking me, why don't I do this on all the parts? Well, on all these inner frame parts, it's kind of hard to do because unless you're going to show the entire inner frame, it's not going to be a good idea to show everything and then get covered up because you're not going to be able to show it off completely. It's those minor accent details that gives it that little personality, you could say. Okay. I think that's it. Kind of hard to see, and I have a distinct feeling I should have gave it another pass of gunmetal, but we're going to leave it the way it is for now. So let's work on the feet first, that's the first thing that the instructions say. We'll need this. Then we'll take this part that I kind of pissed off at myself. Maybe I should have put this poly cap on and then close it up and then don't have to worry about it. But now I'm going to have to open it up. The thing pops out and flies across my room. And then we'll put the poly cap on this. See, I should have taken my time a little more and looked at the instructions and look how it is. I was just afraid that if I put this on, this thing wouldn't come out. So, but that was my mistake, my bad. All right, so we got this in there, and taking this part here, you want to slide it in like that. And I guess here you don't have to worry about this part coming off. Next, we'll take this part here. Goes just like that. So it looks like that. And take the white blade, as I call it, and then slide it in there, like so. And then I guess you close it up to seal the deal. But this one doesn't go all the way back. Remember that. So keep it like this. Then close it up like so. And that's as far as it goes with the foot. Then you take this part here. And put this here. So it closes up both parts. We're going to need the side trim here. And they're specific, so be careful not to jam it in and break some of the parts. Find the holes, find the orientation, and it'll look like that. Now, this one's you got to be very careful with this. And I have, let's see, you take this part here, and then you take this. Make sure it's in this position. Now, I should have foreseen this, and this is more my fault. I'll show you the reason what I'm talking about. Once you bend this, you bend it like that. But there's a notch here which I didn't cut off, and I thought maybe it was part of something like internal. But that was my mistake. Then you put that, bend this down, and then click on that and bring it up. Alright, so the foot is now complete. The leg, on the other hand, is a little bit more work. You gotta be careful with this. For one thing, I had to close this up because I'm gonna open it up here a little bit, just a tad, so I can put this back part in here like this. If I would have put this on like so before and started painting it, I would have painted this silver. And as you can see, this is how it looks. So swinging it around, we'll take this part, open it up. Put this on like this. And then in this one like this. Like that. And seal it up. Take the top part, slide it in like so, I guess. There we go, like that. Then you put the back one in like so. Oh, the other way around, that's right. There we go, like that. Okay, remember these guys? I think I mentioned this before. These parts here. One goes here to the side, and the other one goes like this, in reverse, like that. Let me see here. We did that. Okay, so let's put this to the side a bit. We'll take these two little parts here. These kind of like reminiscence to the ones that I saw in the arms, but you have to put these two little parts here. Be careful. Slide them in like this. If you have to use your nail, go ahead. It's in the inside. So that one's in that, and then that one goes here like this. So it looks like that. Then connect it like this, the pointy side to the front, as I would say. So it looks like this. And then we take this part, carefully lift this up, slide this in, close it up, close this down. Again, this one is reminiscent to the shoulder. So you want to flip this about, put it in and slide it in firmly. Put this part here and then pull it out like so. So it looks like that. And then you connect it like so. And then we have the last part here, which pretty much seals up the back part of the foot of the armor, so it doesn't come off. There we go. And then finally we take this, we put this down like that, bring this up to a reasonable position, and the legs of the Gundam Aegis are now complete and ready to rock. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's move on to the final build of this kit. Alright, so the final build, of course, is the waist unit of the Master Grade Gundam Aegis. And we're going to begin with this guy, the actual waist itself, which has been painted and prepared and ready to go. Now, the last time I tried to do this, I tried to put some parts on and simulate a few things here and there. One in particular is this, which I didn't want to put on before, but I'm going to do it right now. So I'm going to put it on like this, and then flip it down, then grab this part here. Actually, before I put this part here, let me look at that. Oh yeah, that's right. So take this part and then slide it into place like so. Come on. There we go. And then of course this will allow me to pull the last orange part to put here. using the rubber on my clipper, on my snippers, and push it in without damaging the paint. So this part is done, or this part of the build is done. But now we're going to need, we are going to need something. We're going to need this, and I believe this, but I could be wrong. Am I missing something? I think that goes here, followed by this part, if I'm not mistaken. Am I missing something? Let's pull this out to check. So we put this here. Hang on a second. Am I missing something? No, I'm fine. Alright, so this one goes there, this one goes there. Alright, that's fine. So I guess this one supposedly wait a minute. I know I removed every part off this kit. So what the hell is that? I see this. I see that. And then I removed all the leftover parts. Hang on a second. Silly me, I forgot that I had 2 blue parts here. That was my mistake. It was a bit panicky right now, but alright, it's no big deal. We're working our way through here. Alright, so get those parts in there. Then we take these 2. And put this part here. And on the other one. Good. And then fudge. We put this one here. And then this one here. I think. Yeah. I think that's how it is. Alright. So far so good. And then we just close this up so that way it doesn't move about too much. These parts are already been put in, but I want to slide them down a bit so that way it doesn't get in the way. Just want to double and triple check all the parts here. I put this one in the back and that. Okay. Fine. I think this part goes here. Yeah, that's right. So, didn't see that in the manual, but maybe I haven't gotten to that point yet. Alright, so the waist unit is somewhat completed. That leaves us with all these parts, and these are the actual side thrusters, which technically you could probably call it side skirts, but they're not. And before we proceed, we'll need to open this part. These parts I closed them, I sealed them up so that way I can evenly paint both sides. And the reason why I did this is because otherwise I won't have to paint these guys inside. We had this one. And then we have this part here that goes like this. Like so. We have one of the wing parts, the white wing parts. When I was reviewing, I had to make sure where, if I had to paint the whole thing, but I realized only just the leading part of the edges of the wing. So even if I didn't get everything, I got enough to, get some of it. And then we have this part that technically speaking, maybe I didn't have to worry about painting. And I think I put the wrong side. Yes, I did. But no matter. You'll know the reason why this goes there. So we close this part up like so. And then we'll repeat the process on this side. I've seen some professional work done on this kit really well, and even though I'm no professional, I think I'm, you know, I'm a class below the professional, let's just say that.